Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your girl, it's your girl girl Trucks, of course. It's standard get ready with me because I have a lot to talk to y'all about. Y'all know I love my talk throughs, my talk through get ready with me. First things first, y'all know I have to go over like my favorites, but first things first. All you need to change up your look is a detachable bag. They have these on Amazon for like $10 and I got one in every color. I'm literally just about to go to the store, but I'm like, why not look cute? Okay, I feel like we take for granted, us ladies, or just in general, like we take for granted just going out and putting a little something into our appearance. It's nothing. Step out the house with intention. That's what we gonna manifest this summer. Stepping out the house with intention, and me myself too, so I'm holding myself accountable too. First things first, y'all already know we gonna get into the favorites of the month. Let's start on perfume. I splurged a little bit and I bought Angel Share by Killian. A little intro to Killian when I had my Love Don't Be Shy. I love Love Don't Be Shy. I love it. But it's something about that Angel Share. She gives very much luxurious apple pie. Like you just smell like a fancy apple pie. Someone recently bought me Opium, Black Opium by YSL, which I liked. It wasn't something that was like on my wish list just because I feel like the Black Opium gives me what a lot of these perfumes give me when they're gourmand scents, when they're warm, spicy gourmands. For example, the Sol de Janeiro 68, the pink one, I feel like that gives it straight amber. I feel like Ariana Grande Cloud gives straight amber. So I can only really tolerate one or two of those type of scents. But I'm not gonna lie, it is nice to have in my collection. Choco Musk. It's a nice like mixer scent. Like you could definitely layer that and put that on with other stuff. I wouldn't even say it smells too much like chocolate, to be quite honest with you. It does have a hint of chocolate, but I've heard people even mistake it for vanilla. Still looking for my summer scent, y'all. So if you have any recommendations for like a fruity, but I guess like a spicy fruity, or like just something that's fruity but isn't overpowering. I don't want to smell like a bunch of green apples. I don't want to smell like tangerines and pineapples and citrus per se, but I do want something that has like remnants of it. So yeah, those are my perfume favorites. But yes, I definitely feel myself growing into like my maturity as a woman, as a 27-year-old woman. Y'all can still see I have a little bit of like, you know, kids still in me clearly. And it's funny because I feel like I share the same sentiments with a lot of like borderline millennial Gen Z. Where like you don't quite feel like an adult yet, but you do feel like an adult sometimes. I was waiting for the pressure of adulthood to hit me, or like not even adulthood, but like when you reach a certain age. I know a lot of people have anxiety about reaching at like 25 or like 26. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm getting old. And like I was like expecting that feeling, and sometimes it does come, but like for the most part I kind of like it. You start to feel more set in yourself, set in who you are. You kind of just start to really mold into the person that you were set out to be, or that you have been building yourself up to be. Literally, contentness to me like a bottle of wine and, you know, a good TV show, good dinner. The other day I was laying in my bed, freshly showered, my house was clean, I didn't clean the whole day, laundry done. Like I'm sitting in my clean sheeted bed with a bowl of watermelon, naked, with the fan blowing on my butt cheeks, watching TV. And I was just like, I am so content right now. I really do feel like I'm like, you know, in that transitional stage. So I'm trying to enjoy it, y'all. I'm literally just trying to take it one step at a time. I don't want this time to pass me by. And my last summer was like probably one of my favorite summers. Fully committed myself into opening myself up to new spaces and stuff. And child, I ain't even want to say make it seem like everything worked out in my favor, because that's not even the point. The point was to just explore low-key. Like I look back at last summer, my last year, and was just like, dang, like I did so much stuff and I'm so proud of me. I'm just trying to live out my 20s, the rest of my 20s, and enjoy it, okay? But speaking of like growth, I feel like there's not a lot of growth going on with like certain artists in terms of like musical content, lyrical content. For example, y'all, I know, don't get me, this is not a bash video. Do not be angry, type in my comments, okay? For example, you know the girls, okay, the R&B girlies we have out now, and I would say like the mainstream ones are SZA, Summer Walker, who else is a little mainstream? I mean, those are like the two main, in my opinion. If I'm missing anybody, please feel free. But I'm talking about on the level where they're, you know, SZA is now selling out arenas. Like, don't say, oh, what about Ari Lennox? Like, yes, but she's just from a mainstream standpoint. I'm not saying this as far as like, you know, lyrical content or artistry or vocal ability, but X all of it out just in terms of her reach. Like, she doesn't have the reach that SZA has just yet. And it's only because like Ari is in a different genre as SZA. But anyway, I feel like the girls are like spoon feeding us trauma. I feel like the girls are capitalizing off of feeding us, you know, these same sentiments over and over again about how, you know, we are damsels in distress. Like, we are slaves to our own feelings when it comes to dating. We are slaves to how men treat us. Since this is his last album, I'm like, you ain't got nothing good to say about these you've been messing with. She got a couple songs on there that's like, okay, like, you know, Love Language, Snooze. But like the vast majority of them songs on there, it was just like, dang girl, you don't have no good experience with any of these niggas now. Like, what is going on? I think what sparked this was like Summer had recently said something to the extent of like, in her new piece, she was talking about she want to live this soft life. And the thing that pissed me off about that lyric was like, girl, like, I don't think it's them that's in your way, or I don't think it's the fact that you're a black woman as to why you can't have this soft life. There's no way you looked at that man and was like, oh yeah, that's a good man, Savannah. Like, yeah, he about to have, it's no way you did that. You, like, it's literally no way. I don't believe Summer is naive like this. I don't like the narrative that's being fed sometimes to us as black women, as young black women, that like, oh my God, love has to be so hard, right by us, and we gotta sing these damn songs to the top of our lungs and scream them in these concerts, and we low-key manifesting. I feel like it's become profitable to feed certain narratives to women because like desperation has become a currency now. You know, I don't want that for us. Like, I love SZA down. Y'all, if you know me, you know I love SZA down. I would never say nothing bad about SZA. I would never say nothing bad about Summer Walker, but she be playing in our faces sometimes. Like, she really do. Like, she be playing in our faces, but I would never say nothing bad about neither one of those women. But I just want more. I want more from an artist. I even thought back, I'm like, okay, well, was this always a common thing in women in hip hop? And I'm not gonna lie, our moms had their Mary J. Blige moment. Okay, Mary J. Blige definitely was giving the girl straight blue. I feel like Mary had Just Fine. She had Be Happy. She had like bops that was really like uplifting, you know what I mean? She would talk about her, like, My Life is one of my favorite Mary songs. I don't know if it's like a new school thing where like the girls are just like depressing. It's more to life. Like, let me know what y'all think. Who else did we have? We had the Faith Evans, we had the Kelly Price, you know, we had Toni Braxton. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I do think there was this has been a thing. But I just feel like those girls, they was getting serenaded too. How good, you know, how they love being loved by their man. It's just not given. It's like, I feel like Good Days was such a good song. Do y'all feel like Good Days and Hit Different, like, just give you completely different vibes from the rest of the album? I don't know. But this ain't a SZA album critique video. This is not a SZA album critique video, so yeah. Also, another product that I picked up that I really like, let me show y'all. So Target just dropped a where you at, boo? So Target just welcomed in their beauty section a black owned, I think it's black woman owned makeup company. It's called Thread. They have it at all the Targets, but the display is really nice. It's very inclusive. They have all different shades. I picked up this lip gloss. It's called Prismatic. Now, it looks clear, but when you put it on, it kind of like, it looks pink. It smells like cupcakes. And it even tastes good. It's got a little sweetness to it. As y'all can see, I'm trying to do the like makeup look, and I feel like it's working for me. Like, it's very cute. Shout out to everybody watching right now. I'm so glad you tuned in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.